us to run it for us.
I want to take you to Rivers State now. We'll talk about politics where the assembly has accused Governor Fubara, of not sticking to, the agreement they signed earlier. And a lot of people are saying that Nyesom Wike is at it again. That you have a kind of hold on the assembly member, and this is Nyesom Wike again complaining against Governor Fubara, threatening to resume impeachment proceedings.
Okay.
What is this perpetual problem between you and Governor Siminalayi Fubara?
Just like I know when your life is in, I have decided not to bother myself in politics, rather concentrate on the assignment given to me by Mr. President. And that I've been doing. I didn't even go for Easter. I stayed back here because of the heavy workload I have in my hand. But now you have asked me, why do you people believe I have a hold on the assembly people?
Because they were your boys.
They are my boys. Who is not my boy that's elected?
The governor too is your boy.
My boy. But I don't have a hold on him.
Yes.
I have a hold on the assembly people. The problem people don't understand is that I was reading the other day. I saw a political conference made by transitional politicians, political vampires, political buccaneers.
Not elder statesmen.
What makes them elder statesmen? Do you know who's called an elder statesman? An elder statesman is a man who must have integrity. Who must not be here today, here tomorrow.
But I thought that's politics.
No, that's not politics. That's lack of integrity. Why am I not like that?
If somebody does not agree with you.
Not agreeing with me. Listen. Not agreeing with me. See what they call integrity. Let me tell you what's called integrity. Take, for example, if you allow me to analyze one by one, let me just tell you. In 2007, when Impeach came on board, after the Supreme Court judgment in October 25th or 26th, 2007, Uche Secondus, Abia Sekibo, Osnopra, Lee Meba, Salas Nomea, we threw him out that 26th, we threw out Celestine Omea. And Supreme Court, of course, said he was never a governor in the eyes of the law. After that judgment, and for that time, Secondus was the state chairman of PDP Rivers. After that judgment, he came to us, Hilton, and cried that he's the only son of the mother. That look, we should not allow him go that way. When Celestine lost Supreme Court, it's okay. But you are the chairman of PDP. We went. Celestine has sworn in council chairman. Now, we went to court. This was Secondus, who was the state chairman when Omeha was made the candidate and temporary governor. Then, you know what he did? He came to court to testify that those council chairmen, he did not submit their name to RISEC. This is the man who was with Omeha. Simply because the judgment is now against Omeha, there is no longer governor, he ran down to us, the Impeach state, and testified for us in court. And that was how court nullified all the council chairmen then, nullified their seats. Is that a matter of integrity? It's not whether you agree with me or not. I'm just telling you now. That is one.
But you supported him to higher positions in the PDP.
Hold on, I'm coming now.
PDP chairman.
Look, you see, that is my problem. You ask question, I want to give you background when it says statesman. What makes them that statesman? Is it because you have faced 70 years? Is it because you have held a seat before, a position before? You can be a governor, but without integrity, I have no business with you. Yes. Okay, take for example. If they are men of integrity, you say. You remember what happened in our last election? These are the people who called me killer because I was trying to force them to support a man who will not live long, who his life has been determined that, look, there's no way of wasting their time to support him. I'm trying to force them. Now, you know that Omeya and Abechi are first cousins. You know that when Amechi came on board, he was the one who removed Omeya's picture, that he was never governor. I don't know whether you understand that. Do you understand that? No. All of you. No. Do you understand that? It was Amechi who removed his picture. You know, when I became governor, politically, to give him a saving face.
When he agreed with you.
No, we want, listen now. You don't need to agree with me. I've defeated them all the time. I put his picture there. But do you know what happened in the last election? And all of them to team up, to work for Atiku, Amechi had to reconcile with Omeya by attending Omeya's daughter's wedding at Corpus Christi. All of them teamed up to support Atiku. Of course, what happened? They couldn't give Atiku even 10%. We flogged them mercilessly. Now the same people, listen, I told them, look, our elder, Chief Fede Alabraba, our former chairman, Ambassador Desmond Akawu, and the governor himself, they went to Osudopara's house. Please, the governor has emerged as a candidate. Support him. You know what she said? He cannot serve master and serve boy. He cannot do it. Today, you are not only serving boy, you are waiting for him on the road now. Is that integrity? I mean, what is people? If you have children, they won't say, Daddy, what kind of life is this? You mean this can happen just now? And then that's what you call politics. The same people now who said this governor was a neophyte, not just my boy, was a neophyte. How can they bring themselves down to go and support him? They wrote a petition. When this governor was to go and collect his certificate in PDP, so they carried the rumor to argue the then chairman that the governor is being looked for by EFCC. And so they say he was not coming to PDP Secretariat National. But they were surprised the governor came and picked his... Well, I know their antics. They don't do the EFCC. And before they knew, there was a judgment against EFCC. Because I know how they behave. They did that to Amechi. When they gave Amechi ticket, Senator Lee Neighbor came out and owned up that yes, they were the ones who wrote petition to EFCC when Nehru Badi was there. But do you know what happened? When Amechi became governor, the same Lee was one who came to us and said, look, he was sorry for this and this and that, just to be relevant. Now these same people now could come out on television telling Nigerians to support the Renewed Hope agenda. Is it not the Renewed Hope agenda that you were killing me? So you now know I saw early than you. Instead of you to admit, you now say, oh, you are supporting Fubara. You are supporting Fubara for what? Is there any election? Do you want him to appoint you into his cabinet?
So that you will impeach him.
What is impeachment? I'm not a legislator. All these so-called leaders, if you are supporting Fubara, as you claim, what's the support? He's having a problem with the legislature. You go and bring your assembly member. I'm a leader in my local government. You go and bring your assembly. You go and bring your assembly. You go and bring the assembly to show support. Right? You're not a leader by mouth. You're not, you see, people just, I am here now. I can call him assembly member, my own assembly member. I said, look, this is not the way we should do things. This is the way. He or she will respect me. That shows leadership.
Isn't that what people wanted to show in this case? That truly, if you want to save Governor Fubara from the constant hackings coming from the House of Assembly, that you are in a position to do it because you more or less single-handedly put those guys
and put him there too.
And him too.
So what's the
so
problem?
If he has problem with them, you are the door linking the two
What is the problem now? Has he come to tell me that there's a problem? He wants to be on his own with these political vampires who are always sucking. My pity for them. They just want to take over these small boys. You know, they are these young boys who thought that, oh, they have a space now to make sure they get something from Fubara. Now, these people can't withstand hunger since I kicked them out. So they now want to take over those boys' role to continue to suck Fubara. First of all, second dose is not a member of our party. Maybe he does not understand that.
He's not a member of PDP.
He's not a member. Now people don't understand this. I am going to take it up very soon.
How is he not a member?
How? He was suspended from the party. The court validated it. He went to a court of appeal. He lost. He appealed to Supreme Court. March 1st, Supreme Court dismissed his matter. What makes him a member of the party? Because he was dancing around with the articulate. Is that why? That makes him. Anybody can go and support articulate or whatever. That does not make him a member of the party. You see, these people do not understand. It's not just every time talking and talking and talking. I was happy that they did not support Tinubu. I was happy. It showed who on ground. If they had worked with me, none of you would have known that they are just empty. I thank God they didn't work. Now again, they said that's what. Did you see the press conference they had? Whose banner at the back? Atiku. Look, you have Atiku's banner at the back. And you are saying we are former. You are calling Nigerians to support Tinubu. Who am I selling to? Than me. I'm a selfish person. All of them. All. There was nobody that was not empowered. All of them. All. I said, oh, but what did they do when they were in power? Tell me, what did they do to their people? Take, for example, I was already lame about saying that there was no school in this community. You became a senator how many times? 2 to 3 times. They gave you an oil block, which you saw at the cost of $15 million. And yet, you will open your mouth to say there's no school in your community. You worked on Dudley for 8 years. You worked with Amici for 8 years. What a shame. What a shame. These people who are now saying Dudley is a revered leader. Ask them. When Dudley left office, he was living in Maitama. How many of them went to see Dudley? In fact, what Secondus used to tell people, he named Dudley a name. He said, Emir of Maitama. This Secondus. None of them. It was me. One day, as SN Damian Dodo, As Bella Doke said, they're in my house. All these political vampires were all there. Chukwudomucho was there. I put them in a box. I didn't tell Dr. Odili, that I was coming. I did not. And I also did not tell them where we were going to. So, Chibudom, after 1999, when he had problem with Dr. Odili, he didn't see Odili again. When Omeya lost Supreme Court, Omeya never went to see Odili one day. Sakoti never went to see Odili one day. Lee Meba never went to see Odili one day. I put them in a Mercedes bus. And we drove down to Odili around 8 to 9 p.m. When Dr. Odili saw us, his face changed. Because he couldn't believe it. He had never seen these people since he left office in 2007. I said, sir, well, I want you to forgive everybody. God has kept you alive. You didn't die. By the grace of God, you are still relevant. So forgive everybody here. Ask Damian Dodo, senior advocate. Ask former Attorney General, Bella Doke. Chibudon was there. Oh! You know, so, no, let me tell you. In fact, to tell you to tell you, you know what happened that night? Me that was begging for Mehadem, for Odili to forgive them. Omeya started equating his own papa night with Odili, that they are the same. So, Damian do this. This man is something wrong with him. Come, we came here to beg our leader. You are on top of it again, saying your own papa night and his own are equal. What kind of?
So,
the point I'm saying,
yeah.
People who say today that our revered leader, when did he become their revered leader? I don't want to give you these instances, so you know whether they're really elder statesmen or not.
But do you still have a good relationship with Dr. Odili?
What do you mean by good
because
relationship?
That statement suggests that there's a frustrated relationship between
No. As it is today, politically we don't have good. We don't work together.
You are Dr. Odili?
Yeah, no, we don't. I'm not saying that.
There are statements credited to him supporting the governor.
No, why?
Is that why?
Why are you no longer working together?
No, there could be some political differences. It has nothing to do with the person.